guys. So, down the creek, I'm just digging off camera, only because I did a few test pans over here first, so I had the camera set up and I just didn't move it. Just trying a little spot, and I'll show you where it is in a second, if there's something there, because I'm just testing at this stage. So, this material is loaded in clay. It'd be nice if it was loaded in gold, but it's loaded in clay. But there's a layer on top of this clay that is loaded with rocks. It's not just solid clay. Even though that some of it is, there's a good chunk of it that is pretty right to hold a bit of colour, hopefully. Might not be this pan, might be the next one, but let's see what happens. I'm going to work that clay as much as I can. It's getting a little bit tricky now, because it's very hard to just get an inch or so of the clay, because you're digging through rocks as well. So get that material moving, like the whole pan moving, not just a little bit of it, so we can angle it forward and keep it moving. That way the gold's going to fall out down to the bottom of the pan, and hopefully it's going towards that front edge. Pan off some of this stuff, take it back down to the flats. Keep it moving around, make sure it gets down there. Get rid of some more material. Always keeping that front edge of your pan, or the bottom down here, the lowest point. Bring it back to the flat, get all the material out of those riffles. Make sure you keep that bottom edge again. Alright, bit of colour. Not a great deal. Well, it's not bad actually. And I'm just going to pick these out now, because it's the easiest way to do it. Some lead. All right. Get that out of the pan. Get rid of that little bit. Oh, better show you the gold first, I suppose. So, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bits. Should be able to see those, I reckon. And some lead, so little ones and one big one. Alright, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to suck this stuff up. Need water. Alright, throw that out. Get my screen. I'll spin yours around. Take this down here with me, so you can see where I'm digging. So, what it is here is the main channel, you could say, where all the water is going to flow through this little section. So it acts like a bit of a pinch point. What I'm going to do here is just, so that I'm not having to take these out again, because as I said, there's clay here, but there's also some rocks. And this stuff I was talking about before. Got to make sure, if you're going to pull these rocks out, get that little bit of material off them. Alright. So before I did go down a fair way, so after that pool of water, or that pond, this is where the creek flows. I imagine it used to flow out here, but there's a whole bank where I was there. You can see a mound. I think it's fallen off this side. So I think it used to come down this way, but once that fell, it started coming along to this side. As you can see, so what's coming out of here, there's some rock like this, and it's covered in clay. These rocks out. And this is the tricky parts. There's some nice material there, and there's also some clay that you don't really want to work. Let me grab one more shovel. And I can imagine you could probably, it's a bugger to process this stuff, right? I'm going to tell you that now. It's not the easiest stuff to process, but if you want a few little specks, it could be worthwhile. The bits that I'm picking up are just the little bits of gravel that the main bits of gravel that I'm after. They've got the most clay and stuff in there. Alright, I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Alright, done. Try and feel in here, get some of these bigger rocks out of the way to make room. Break up a bit of this clay as much as I can, just so those little gravels fall into the pan and not out the sides, because it's pretty loaded, this pan. Some stuff is going to go over the side, but it is what it is. Look, there's still a bit of clay there, but I think that's good enough. Keep it flat, get that material moving around, and back to the tilt. Just by doing that, a lot of the lighter rocks are going to get to the top and go over the edge before you even need to start panning. So we'll give her a lift and get rid of a few. How many times you do that, it's up to you. 3 or 4 I reckon's about the max. Get her back nice and flat, get it forward. Let that stuff go. Back to the flat. And that's just to clear the ripples, just in case some gold has got there. You want to get it back down. Lowest point of that pan again. And we'll lift and get rid of some material. Now, I could go back to the flat, but I'm going slow. I'm slowing down. I'm seeing a little bit of lead. And I'm seeing a little bit of gold, but not as much as I did before. Alright, that means I may have gone too deep, so I'm going to just go next to where I was, but just up here. There's 4 bits. Alright, last pin.